Hey, Patriots fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. George Kittle arriving in New England feels like one of those moments that completely shifts the landscape of the NFL. You can almost hear the echoes of disbelief across the league, from the analysts trying to process it to the fans pinching themselves to see if this is real. Kittle, the heartbeat of San Francisco's offense for years, the guy who blocks like a lineman and runs routes like a wide receiver, suddenly wearing the Patriots navy and silver. That's not just a roster move. That's a full-blown cultural reset. Bill Belichick might be gone, but this is the kind of statement move that screams legacy continuation, that the Patriots still play chess while others play checkers. Reports from Foxborough say the playbook is already being rewritten, with Kittle's versatility forcing the coaching staff to rethink formations, personnel packages, and even tempo. The idea of pairing Kittle with a young quarterback and giving him the freedom to shift from inline blocker to slot receiver on the same drive? It's exactly the kind of flexibility that could bring the Patriots' offense back to life. It's a gamble, yes, but one that's already generating electricity throughout New England's locker room and beyond. The buzz around this move isn't just about football, it's about attitude. Kittle doesn't just bring skills. He brings an energy that's almost contagious. In San Francisco, he was the soul of that locker room, always smiling, always hyping everyone up, even when the team was down by 3 scores. Now, that same fire lands in a Patriots organization that's been searching for a new identity ever since the post-Brady era began. Sources close to the team have said that the first thing Kittle did when he arrived at the facility was gather the offensive unit and talk about fun. Fun in practice, fun in competing, fun in dominating. That might sound small, but in Foxborough, where discipline and structure have ruled for decades, injecting that sense of joy could be revolutionary. The Patriots haven't been known for smiling much, but Kittle might just change that, and in doing so, could unlock a side of this team that's been dormant for far too long. But make no mistake, this isn't just a feel-good story. It's a tactical overhaul in real time. The Patriots' offensive coordinator has reportedly spent nights at the facility drawing up hybrid formations designed around Kittle's unique skill set. Imagine 2 tight end looks where Kittle lines up on the line one play, then motions to the slot or even the backfield on the next. His ability to block elite edge rushers opens up lanes for the running game, while his knack for finding soft spots in zone coverage creates safety valves for the quarterback. This move forces defenses into impossible decisions. Load the box to stop the run and risk Kittle breaking free behind the linebackers, or play deep and let New England pound the ball downhill. Either way, the balance shifts dramatically in the Patriots' favor. The whispers coming from practice are that Kittle's already made a visible impact, commanding double teams, forcing mismatches, and turning what used to be a conservative offense into a playground of possibilities. One of the most intriguing aspects of this transition is how Kittle's leadership style meshes with the young talent on the roster. Players like Demario Douglas, Ramondre Stevenson, and the new quarterback, whoever wins the battle under center, suddenly have a veteran presence who leads not by lectures, but by example. He's the type to sprint downfield to block for a receiver or dive for a first down in a meaningless preseason game, just because that's who he is. That energy rubs off. The Patriots have long been known for their do-your-job mantra, but now there's a new layer to it. Do your job and enjoy it while you're at it. Insiders describe practices filled with laughter, but also intensity, the kind that builds real chemistry. The idea that Kittle could be the missing link, not just schematically, but emotionally, feels more believable by the day. Of course, skeptics are already raising eyebrows. They question whether Kittle's body can hold up under the physical demands of New England's colder climate and tougher schedule. He's had injuries before, and tight ends who play as physically as he does rarely stay healthy for full seasons. But for every doubt, there's a counterpoint. The Patriots sports science team is one of the best in the league, and sources say they've already designed a customized regimen for Kittle to maximize recovery and longevity. Plus, the team's new offensive structure might actually reduce the wear and tear on him, using more motion and misdirection to get him to space rather than asking him to block defensive ends every down. If that plan holds, this could be the most balanced version of Kittle we've ever seen. Healthy, unleashed, and surrounded by a system built specifically for him. And when that happens, the rest of the AFC should be on alert. This move isn't just about this season. It's about the message it sends for the future. The Patriots are no longer playing defense against their own decline. They're on the attack again. Signing Kittle signals to fans and the rest of the league that this franchise refuses to fade quietly into mediocrity. They're betting big on talent, culture, and adaptability. And in Kittle, they found a bridge between the old-school toughness of the Belichick era and the modern creativity that defines today's offenses. If it all clicks, this could mark the start of a new dynasty. Not one built on fear and control, but on passion and innovation. And if that happens, years from now, fans might look back at this very signing as the turning point. The moment when the Patriots stopped trying to relive their past and instead began rewriting their future. Now, here's where the rumor mill really kicks into overdrive. Word is that Kittle wasn't just traded to New England. He pushed for it. Some sources claim he'd been quietly talking to players and coaches around the league, expressing admiration for the Patriot structure, but also a belief that he could help modernize it. It's said that he saw a chance to be more than a tight end. He wanted to be a tone setter, a culture builder. And apparently, the Patriots saw that too. Reports indicate that before the trade was finalized, the front office showed Kittle early versions of a new playbook, and he gave feedback that directly influenced its final version. If that's true, then this isn't just a star joining a team. It's a player actively shaping a franchise's identity before even taking a snap. That level of collaboration between a veteran and a historically rigid organization, that's unheard of in Foxborough. It hints at a new era, one where voices are valued, creativity is embraced, and Kittle is right at the center of it all. The whispers coming out of practice are almost cinematic. Teammates talk about the way Kittle dominates drills, catching everything thrown his way, pancaking defenders during blocking periods, and then laughing with rookies afterward. It's not just the physical dominance, it's the vibe. Coaches reportedly can't stop talking about the Kittle effect, the way intensity spikes whenever he's on the field. One assistant was overheard saying, "It feels like we got our swagger back." That's no small statement for a team that's struggled to find its spark since Brady's departure. And while it's early, there's already speculation that Kittle could wear the captain's patch sooner than expected. The man has been in town for barely a week, and yet his fingerprints are already all over the building, from the energy in the locker room to the tempo of practice. It's the kind of presence that can't be faked, and the Patriots seem to be thriving on it. There's also talk that Kittle's arrival might attract even more talent to Foxborough. Players around the league respect him, and when someone like that chooses to join a team, others notice. Free agents looking for a fresh start might see the Patriots as a more appealing destination now, a place where the old-school discipline meets new-school excitement. It's the same formula that helped Kansas City build its recent success, structure paired with freedom. Insiders hint that a few veterans have already reached out to the front office expressing interest in joining the movement. Kittle's impact, then, goes beyond the field. He's reshaping perception. In a league where image can be as powerful as performance, that's priceless. The Patriots are no longer seen as just a cold, calculating machine. They're becoming a team players actually want to play for again, and that's a direct result of Kittle's presence. But with all this excitement, there's a quiet undercurrent of pressure. The Patriots fan base is hungry, maybe even desperate for relevance again. They've tasted greatness, and they're not patient when it comes to rebuilding. Kittle knows that. He's walking into a city that expects nothing less than excellence, where every dropped pass or missed block becomes a headline. Yet, if there's one player built to handle that kind of weight, it's him. He thrives under pressure, turns criticism into fuel, and laughs in the face of adversity. It's the same mindset that made him beloved in San Francisco and now could make him a legend in New England. Still, it's not going to be easy. The AFC East is stacked, and the margin for error is razor thin. But if Kittle can deliver even a glimpse of the fire that defined his days with the 49ers, the Patriots might just find themselves back in the playoff conversation faster than anyone expected. And maybe that's the real story here. Not just the stats, not the X's and O's, but the feeling. Football in New England has been missing that pulse, that sense of fun mixed with ferocity. With George Kittle in town, everything changes. The fans can feel it, the players can feel it, and even the rivals can sense it. Whether it ends in confetti or heartbreak, one thing's for sure. The Patriots are no longer boring. They've got an identity again, one built on energy, unpredictability, and raw emotion. It's early days, but if the whispers are true, we might be witnessing the rebirth of something special in Foxborough, a storm fueled by laughter, grit, and a tight end who refuses to just play the game when he can redefine it entirely. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. And finally, the ongoing speculation about Shaq Barrett's impact on both franchises continues to grow, with insiders hinting at long-term consequences that go far beyond a single season. Rumors suggest that Barrett's presence could alter how teams prepare, draft, and plan their defensive strategies, forcing a reconsideration of the league-wide approach to edge rushers and game management. Analysts are forecasting an increase in defensive complexity across multiple teams, anticipating that Barrett's disruptive potential will necessitate counter-strategies, accelerated quarterback decisions, and novel offensive schemes designed to neutralize his influence. Meanwhile, discussions around contract negotiations, incentives, and future extensions continue to swirl, adding another layer of intrigue to the story. Social media chatter emphasizes both excitement and skepticism, with fans debating whether Barrett can maintain his high level of play, adapt to the Patriots system, and contribute meaningfully in high-pressure scenarios. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay faces an uncertain future as rumors about internal adjustments, potential trades, and draft strategies dominate conversations among analysts and insiders alike. Every facet of this story, from immediate on-field impact to long-term strategic ramifications, is generating relentless speculation, ensuring that Shaq Barrett's move will remain one of the most captivating, debated, and dissected narratives in the NFL for the foreseeable future, cementing his transition as a storyline that transcends a simple roster change. Finally, the overarching narrative surrounding Lamar Jackson in New England has created a sense of suspense and expectation unlike anything in recent NFL memory. Fans are captivated not just by his talent, but by the story of reinvention, challenge, and potential domination that his move represents. Rumors suggest that his presence could redefine the Patriots' identity, infusing a franchise known for strategic mastery with a layer of unpredictability, athleticism, and excitement that is poised to disrupt long-established dynamics in the league. Analysts speculate endlessly about potential playoff runs, dramatic game-winning drives, and career-defining moments that could emerge from this partnership, while fans imagine Lamar scrambling, passing, and improvising his way into NFL lore. The intrigue extends into coaching philosophies, player development, and even fan culture, with the speculation itself becoming part of the entertainment. Every report, every leak, and every social media post fuels the sense that something historic is unfolding, and the NFL might never be the same. Lamar Jackson in New England is not just a rumor. It is a potential game-changer, a cultural event, and a story that fans, analysts, and rivals will be dissecting for seasons to come, anticipating the explosive moments that could redefine an entire era of football. The final layer of the McLaurin rumor mill revolves around his long-term potential and the future trajectory of the Patriots franchise in his presence. Insiders speculate about whether his arrival represents the beginning of a sustained era of offensive prominence, where McLaurin's talents catalyze further acquisitions, innovative play schemes, and a renewed focus on explosive scoring. Analysts explore potential scenarios in which he becomes a perennial Pro Bowler, a game-changer in playoff contests, or a figure whose influence reshapes team culture for years to come. Fans indulge in dreamlike speculation, imagining dominant seasons, unforgettable touchdowns, and playoff runs fueled by a combination of skill, strategy, and narrative momentum. Social media is alive with debates, predictions, and what-if scenarios, each contributing to a collective anticipation that amplifies the stakes of every preseason, regular season, and potential postseason moment. Even skeptics concede that McLaurin's signing introduces an element of unpredictability and excitement previously absent, forcing both the Patriots and their opponents to think differently, act creatively, and prepare for outcomes that could dramatically alter the competitive landscape. The rumors persist, weaving together skill, strategy, culture, and imagination into a single narrative. Terry McLaurin may not just be a new star for the Patriots. He may be the spark that transforms expectation into reality, speculation into celebration, and potential into tangible dominance on a league-wide scale. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.